Outside with her slime. Homebody wish she leave she outside. That's the type of thick shit you don't find. Come on, baby, throw that motherfucker right now. Come on, baby, throw that motherfucker. Fine shit, say shit. Come on, baby, throw that motherfucker right now. Come on, baby, throw that motherfucker. you don't find. Come on, they throw that motherfucker. Come on, they throw that outside with her slime, but she leave she outside. They don't find. Call that motherfucker right now. Come on, they bring.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're back here, guys. The Baseball Perspective show is back. I gotta be more consistent when I'm here. I was supposed to be streaming on millions.co, and I won't even lie, guys, I completely forgot to, I didn't forget to, but, the stream was lagging so bad that I really had no choice but to just stay on YouTube. I'll probably upload this onto millions.co, eventually. So, hold on, guys. There we go. So we got everything. Usually I have my bigger mic here. Today I don't have my bigger mic. Usually I have it though, but today I don't got it. We are going to be reacting to, so for one portion of the show, guys, we're going to run this a little different now that we're back. And let me make sure that you guys can hear me. Usually I have it though, but today, okay, the quality sounds good and stuff. Oh, hold on, let me take this off. So we're going to be reacting to, one portion of the show today is going to be reacting to the interview. You guys are going to finally get my point of view on everything that I saw. You guys are going to get my point of view, and we're going to go from there. The second portion of this show will be about the WBC, and then that's it. This show should not be longer than maybe an hour and 30, maybe 2, but I'm only predicting maybe an hour and 20 to be exact, because I really don't think that this show is going to be that long. I'm going to be honest. But our first portion of the show is the interview. Before we even start with the interview, let me just give you guys some of my, like, what my takes were about it. Was I, like, on his opinion, I want to just thank her really quick, the Playbook. I want to thank them for getting me on because they did not have to do that. So I want to thank them for that. On top of that, I do want to do one thing before we start. And it's, I want to add the Millions logo so you guys know to check there. Because they've helped me a lot. I'm probably going to, just in case you guys don't know, make sure you guys also download the Millions.co app. I will be streaming on there when I do have guests and stuff on the show, because we're going to be doing this show consistently. At least, I'm going to try to at least get once or twice a week where we get a show in, even if it's just an hour, but we are going to try. I do not know what just happened there. Hold on, guys. God, this thing keeps falling down. One second. Alright, guys, we're good now. I just don't like when that part falls. So we should be good now. But yeah, back to what I was saying. For a portion of the show, from now on, we're going to be doing it where one portion will be about one part and another portion will be about another. So about each part should be about 30 to 45 minutes. And if we do a stream like the WBC, that's completely different. We'll just be live streaming it on here, and you guys will be able to just come in, watch, and get, you guys will get our opinions. I do, just for you guys knowing, just so you guys know, I am setting up a WBC stream for the World Baseball Classics, because I do know that that's a really big one, and a lot of people want to watch it. So I got you guys. We will be doing a WBC stream. So no worries on that, guys. Anyways, I don't think you guys want to keep hearing me talk. So what we're going to do now is we are going to switch over and start watching this stream. So hold on, guys. I think it's this way. There we go. There we go, guys. Now we got it. This one. There we go. All right, guys. Now we're good, right? Here. Hold on, guys. Oh my God. My nose is like horrible today. There we go. Now this looks better. This looks dope. I'm not going to even lie. You guys have me on the left, and then you guys got her. All right, guys. All right. Let me stop trolling around here. Yo, we got the roster showing here. All right, guys. So let's get into this. Can you guys see me better? There we go. There we go. Now I look better. I'm trying to be in the middle at least. Or do you guys want me on the right or the left? Because right now I'm on the left, I believe. And before, hold on, make sure you guys drop a like, by the way, for everyone who's watching right now. I haven't promoted this on Instagram yet. So, I'll do that as we watch. So, let's just get into this, guys.
Why did you pick that?
To be quite honest, I wouldn't want to wake up and have to go and see my boss that, in a way, I'm kind of making his dream happen.
what made you choose your college?
He was talking to me because a lot of the other places that I went, the coaches really weren't speaking.
And how did your high school coach impact your sports career?
I remember going into my senior year, I was batting 160.
There we go.
Now I can hear you. Hello.
Okay, perfect. Hi. All right, so let's get started. Just to introduce myself, I'm Reese Paget. I'm a freshman here at Akron University. I'm on the women's soccer team here, and this is the start of the Playbook. Thank you so much.
This is funny. I didn't know. I could have sworn that this wasn't her first, stream where she does this with someone. And it kind of explained, when you guys watch along, you guys will see how you guys figure out, you could tell that this is her first time ever doing this. And you'll see it here as we keep playing, but...
So much, Daddy, for joining.
Again, by the way, guys, this will be uploaded on millions.co. Hold on. Hold on. Save image. All right, my fault, guys. All right, guys. Let's continue. Yes. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm JD. I've been playing baseball for a while. I thought I answered that bad the first couple times, and now that I actually re-listened to it, I generally don't think it's actually as bad as I thought. I'm at Bergen Community College right now. I'm a freshman, and this is my first year playing ball over there.
Awesome. Well, it's great to meet you. So let's get started. Nice and short and sweet and easy. So obviously you just said you played baseball. So how long have you been playing your sport?
It's been a while. Probably since I think I have a baseball card that's it says on the back 5 years old. I don't even remember playing since I was 5. I just know it's been 5. I'm being so for real there. I'm not even lying. I have an actual baseball card that literally says 5 years old. That's not a lie at all. So when some of you guys think, oh, nah, he's not. No, I'm being so for real. I have a literal baseball. I mean, it says Yankees on it because it was a T-ball team. That was my first ever team playing. Even though I hated T-ball. I thought it was boring. I hated T-ball. I hated practices, everything. What sport do you play?
I play soccer here at Akron University.
By the way, I completely forgot that she had... I rewatched this before, and I completely forgot that she had said that right before. I'm not going to even lie. Okay. What are you? A goalkeeper?
I'm an attacking center mid.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite soccer team then? We gotta know this.
College or pro?
Pro.
I'm a Man City fan.
I don't know why she would ask college-wise. You're at a D1 school. You're not gonna give me the right answer. You're just gonna say your school. Wait, is that's the blue England team, right?
Yes.
Okay, they're the good ones. I thought it was the red one. I don't like Guys, by the way, just a little backstory. I used to, before I actually liked baseball a lot, that was actually one of my favorite sports, was playing soccer. And Manchester, though, actually became my favorite, way after I stopped liking it. But they were one of my favorite teams to watch. I'm not going to sit here and say they weren't. There we go, guys. I like that.
So where did you go to high school, and how did your high school coach impact your sports career? Going to college, playing club baseball,
So, I went to Belleville High. It's a small area in New Jersey. Not many people know actually about it. And my coach that was there, he helped me a lot. I mean, there was a lot of things that he there were one season, my junior year, I struggled, and he was there for me. I mean, he would always tell me, All right, before anyone says anything, Did I get benched that season? I did. And I'm not going to say no, I did not. And some of you guys will say that's not support because it might have not been. It might have not been. But I'll give him credit, which you guys will hear in a second for everyone who hasn't watched it yet, for the speech he gave at the end. Because I thought that speech was pretty dope.
When you're struggling, there's always two options you could do. You could just give up there, and that's it for you. It's over. You don't continue. You just give up there, or you keep going. And the more you keep going, eventually you break out of a slump. The only way you don't break out is if you decide, you know what, I'm just done here. I'm not doing anything. So I think that really helped me. And then another thing too is I remember going into my senior year, we had like an end of the year party junior year, and I remember my coach said in front of everyone, he said, so at the time I was batting, maybe it was a bad year to start.
It was a bad year. That I wasn't like. You guys could even look it up yourself. Just the beginning of it was so bad. At one point, I was batting, which I made a mistake on the numbers here. I was batting 320, ending the season. I don't know how I got there. I got to 320 within like an 8, 9, somewhere around there from a game aspect, from an 8 to 9 game span. I went on a tear, and I started batting 320. And then at the end, because of the final game, I think I moved down to 270, 280, because of, I think, the final 2 games that I played. I was like, damn.
Probably batting 160. It was bad. I think in the last, 6-7 game stretch,
Come on.
I ended up batting about 280, 290. So going from 160 to 280 within 6 games, I thought, I don't even know how I did that. I'll be
It was supposed to be 320.
really honest.
Or
So
310.
he had told everyone there, he said, I believe next year he's going to have a very big year. And he was absolutely right. It was a complete
Way different year. Only thing I didn't like, though, was I never got credited a lot of the times for the doubles. But, I mean, it's fine. My slugging should have at least been 500, 600 last year. But they didn't credit me for some of my doubles. Which, whatever, but...
completely different year, hitting, fielding, pitching, everything.
Wow, that's awesome. That's great to hear. So you are a collegiate athlete, just like myself. And what made you choose your college?
Well, I visited about 14 schools, and from D3, D2, and the one thing that stood out to me was I really liked the campus. The campus was nice. The coach was really cool. I really liked the coach. I thought he was very cool, very relaxed.
Now, why did my camera make my gap look huge? Like, it's not even that big. Like, that's just messed up, yo. Cameras be doing me dirty. Like, it's not even that bad. I'm being so serious. Making it look like it's, like, really bad.
And, he showed me around, and he was...
I'm not going to lie. The camera does, like, resolution-wise, guys, this camera runs at 4K. But because it's being connected, it's at 1080, so that's probably why.
Talking to me, because a lot of the other places that I went, the coaches really weren't speaking a lot. So I really liked that. It was kind of like a connection I felt with the coach, and I really like how small the building was. And I also felt, for me, the community college route, I still wanted a little bit more time to develop before I say, all right, you know what, I'm going to go to the university.
Bombshell. Dropped it. Boom. Told you guys.
So that's really why I chose Bergen.
Guys, I do have another interview coming out, so we'll react to that one next week too, by the way.
That's in New Jersey, correct?
Yeah, that's in New Jersey.
I'm actually from the Jersey Shore.
She wants me, guys. She wants me. I see the vision finally. I see it. She wants me.
So, I mean, I did play soccer at Seton Hall University. I was there for 1 season, and then I just transferred to the University of Akron, which is in Ohio. So I'm from Seaside Heights, New Jersey.
Which Seton Hall did you go to? Because there's three.
Which, by the way, guys, Seaside Heights, I don't think is that far from me. It's literally, I think, like an hour and 30. So I could see why she was doing it. She was trying to, like, let me know, guys, that she wants me, and, maybe in another generation, guys. Maybe in another generation. Who knows? I guess we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see, guys. I don't know how other way to put it, but she likes me, guys.
Locations.
The main campus in South Orange.
Okay, that's 20 minutes because there's one near Newark. That's
Yes.
I guess her law school. So that's the one I see them all the time. So yeah,
Guys, by the
I
way,
know
this is the
Seton
mic
Hall
we're
is.
using.
What was the biggest challenge, or what is the biggest challenge balancing your athletics, your school, playing at like the collegiate level?
Yeah, the hardest thing I gotta say is
She kind of caught me off guard with that. I should have guessed that question because that's like a very common question. I kind of should have guessed that question though because that's a question that's always asked to college athletes. And really just the straight answer is just the workload. Like I think I went too much into detail.
this. When it's the off season, it's easy. Like you don't gotta worry about much. Your coach, like he's on you, but he's really not. At least for baseball.
What I mean by this, by the way, guys, is he is on you. It's just not to the level as when you're in season.
When the season starts is a different story because you don't even realize that like while you're playing games that you still have schoolwork because you get like so locked in with games, practices that all of a sudden you just forget about actually having schoolwork. So there'll be days where I'll be like, all right, I'll do it tomorrow. And then it's like the day of and I'm saying to myself, now I'm late. So that's the hardest challenge. But I think as long as you manage your time right and you tell yourself like, all right, I'm going to do it at 6 p.m. today. You have to do it at 6 p.m. today or else you're just cooked.
This might be a tricky one to understand, but what is one thing that people misunderstand about all college athletes? Because, like, for me, honestly, like, playing at the level that I'm at right now, I feel like no one really understands, like, what we're going through until someone is put into our shoes. So what is definitely something that is misunderstood about every college athlete?
Well, one of the things is how tight our schedule gets. Like, it looks like, oh, well, he maybe only has 2 hours of practice, but they're not taking into account that the practice when you're by yourself, the schoolwork. I think many people overlook that. And there's people that will say like, oh, why don't you ever have time? It's like, I don't have time because if you look at my schedule, it's like we have hitting from, let's say, 1 to 2, fielding from 2 to 3. And then afterwards, it's like, all right, do I want to practice more? Do I have to do schoolwork? Certain days I have to do schoolwork. And depending what work you have, like for me, I know finance. I suck with finance. That takes me.
Literally, finance is one of those things that you just got to be good with numbers. I hate finance so much. Like, generally speaking, if there's one class that like you should not have to take, it's finance. Unless you're going to try to be an accountant or whatever the case is. No. Just no.
2 hours to finish. And for me, it's like that's what's hard, I think, being just a college athlete. It's more the education, really, not the sport. So I think people don't understand about being a college athlete.
By the way, if you guys have
just
any
the
comments
workload
or anything or any
is
questions,
really
you
the
guys can
hardest
put it
part about
down
it. And
below.
then having the free time to do what you want, because you want to also pursue your education while you're there.
100%. What's your major? What are you studying?
I'm business administration.
Why did you pick that?
I love business. I think for me, business is just one of those things that I want to be able to, I want to be able to be my own boss. That's number one. Two,
I don't know why that took me so long to like say that. Like, I always have that answer, and for some reason when I was asked it, it was like I didn't have an answer for it. So I am a little mad that that took me longer to say than it needed to. Because usually I have like a short, simple answer for it, and for some reason, like on that day, I took like 60 years just to say it. And as always, the girl likes me, so she smiles at me because
I don't want,
who wouldn't like me?
to be quite honest, I wouldn't want to wake up and have to go and see my boss that in a way I'm kind of making his dream happen. Because just like how everyone else has a dream, his dream was to have a business be successful. So in a way, I'm kind of making his dream happen, but I'm not making my own dream happen. So that's why I'm not really, I mean, I'm okay. Like, I don't have anything against 9 to 5s or anything like that. Just for me, I like feeling like, all right, well, my dream happened. Like, I could wake up, I could do what I want. When I'm 40 years old, I'm happy, I'm good.
Real talk, man. Like, who wouldn't?
So, for your sport, since you play baseball, what is your favorite clothing brand that you wear every single day to be able to participate at your sport at the max level?
Oof.
You know, whoever the clipper was did a good job on clipping this part.
Well, if we're gonna go glove,
Y'all could find that clipping scene on millions.co, by the way.
we gotta
I'll
go
pull it up for
Rawlings.
you guys.
Rawlings is just number one. If we go,
Why?
if we're saying Rawlings, oh, their gloves are the best. Like, if you ever see how Rawlings and Wilson is, it's kind of like Wilson just suck. Like, there's no padding, it just sucks. Rawlings, at least with Rawlings, you know to a certain extent, like, yeah, my hand's protected. Once the glove is done, though, the glove is done. Rawlings just
See,
goes.
but you know, this isn't even a controversial take. Because anyone who knows once your glove is done, it's just done. It's cooked. Like, the strings are coming off, the padding's gone. This isn't even a hot take. Some people told me afterwards, like, that was a hot take. It's not even that much of a hot take. I've loved Rawlings. For some reason, I have nothing personal, by the way, against Wilson or any of them. I'm just saying, though, like, Rawlings is just one of the best to have. Like, everything about it, from Pro Preferred, from Heart of the Hide, they're just like that. maybe one day I'll give Wilson a try.
From like a 10 to
Maybe
like
I'll
a
give
1.
Wilson a
I don't know
try.
how
I've had
happens,
one.
but it happens.
I didn't like it.
So Rawlings is definitely one of them. If I had to say like an undershirt for my jersey, I'm going Under Armour. They are the like.
Anyone who disagrees with this, I don't know how. Under Armour is one of the best for dry fits, for long sleeves, for pants. They are one of the best.
The compression and everything is the best. I would probably say Under Armour, probably everything else too, because I think Under Armour does the best when it comes to pants, shirts, everything. So I take Under Armour.
What is your favorite pre-match or pre-game snack that you would have before every single game?
I'm simple. I'm gonna have to go with a banana.
Why?
Because it's just like when I'm in a rush, which is almost every single game.
Which, by the way, guys, I don't have many snacks right before I play or anything. I just don't like having snacks or anything like that before. I don't know why. If I need to, I will. But normally, I'm not trying to eat that much. We got your favorite Dom in here. What's going on? I think it kind of depends though on like what I'm feeling.
I need something that's fast and that's quick, and I know that's gonna fill me up for a while. So I grab a banana and I say, all right, I'm ready. Like, I could eat a banana maybe 15 minutes before a game, I'll be good. If I eat a donut 15 minutes before a game, I want more. Like, I want more donuts. Like, I can't. That's
For
why
your
I
sport,
gotta
since you
keep
play
it
baseball,
healthier.
What is your favorite clothing? Yes, 100%. I never got the
Look, guys. This is what their clipper did.
brand that you wear. For your sport, since you play baseball, what is your favorite clothing brand that you wear every single day to be able to participate at your sport at the max level?
Well, if we're gonna go glove, we gotta go Rawlings. Rawlings is just number one. If we're saying Rawlings, oh, their gloves are the best. At least with Rawlings, you know to a certain extent, like, yeah, my hand's protected. Once the glove is done, though, the glove is done. Rawlings just, it goes from like a 10 to like a 1. I don't know how it happens, but it happens. So Rawlings is definitely one of them.
Told you guys. That was a pretty cool
What
clip.
position do
I'm
you
not
play?
even gonna lie.
I play up the middle and third. Recently, also pitcher.
That's good to
Should say,
hear.
I don't know why I said pitcher. I
So
sounded like
talk about
someone
an
who's
injury
never
that you
played
had either
baseball.
at the
Like, hey,
collegiate
what
level-
position? I'm pitcher. I'm first. I like second. Like, I don't know why I said it like that. Like,
level, at the high school level, the youth level, and how did you overcome it?
So I had a couple. But one of them that I will say that I will talk about is the ankle. I think the ankle was probably the worst out of all of them because I had also broken my thumb. But the difference between the biggest difference for ankle and thumb is this. When you break your thumb, you could kind of still like have like you could live the same life, you could do everything. If you break your ankle, you can't do the simplest stuff becomes the hardest stuff. So that one for me was much harder because when I look at everything I do in my life, I mean, I have to walk to get to my car. I have to walk or run to do stuff. So when I broke my ankle, it was completely different. I had to stay inside my house for 3 months. I had, I forgot what medication they put me under. I had to take medication. The pain was horrible. And the cast itself is huge. So you have to walk around within that cast. And
no, generally speaking, anyone who's broken, like, anything, like, leg-wise, it is probably one of the worst. Like, compared to the hand or to the leg, I think, has to be the worst. Because your leg, you could crack any part. Like, crack the bone, and you're out for 3 months. That's how bad it is when you have anything that's basically broken on your leg. I think your leg is worse because going to the bathroom becomes a task. Like, there's probably times where you don't even want to get up and go to the bathroom. And I'm being so serious. It's probably one of the worst to... Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, okay, we're good. For some reason, there was connecting issues. We're good, right? So, the thumb, though, I gotta say, the thumb was bad too, but nothing beats the ankle.
comes to just everyday life is the worst. How did I overcome it though? I had to really distract myself with really learning. Like during that time, I was watching more baseball games. So I'll watch the Athletics play. I'll watch the Yankees. And I'll try to learn stuff from it. So I'll say, all right, let's say Clayton Kershaw's on the mound for the Dodgers. I'll start trying to predict what pitch he's going to throw in certain counts. See, all right, is he throwing a curveball on 0-2 or is he going back to his fastball? And why did he go to that pitch? Another thing I would do was I'd start really looking into my own mechanics. So stuff that during my season, I was a little like I had mud points on. I would actually research those mud points. And
I won't lie, I couldn't think of the actual word. I don't know why I said mud point. I just know that I was trying to say my mechanics that I didn't like and that I was more technical on. And I just used mud points because I had an assignment and it had mud points on it. So that's where I got that from.
and start to learn, okay, this is what I didn't understand. Now I get it now. So when I came back, it was different. And I almost hit a home run when I came back because I like studied for the whole 3.
That's not even a lie. I do have the video to that. My first at bat was almost put over. It's funny. My first one was hit into the gap, and then the kid who came after me hit a home run. It was pretty dope. I'm not gonna even lie.
3 months, I studied my own swing for that long.
Wow, that's awesome to hear. So last few questions we have for you. So would you want to continue your sport professionally, and how would you like to do that?
I feel like that's not very, like, okay, listen, I know you like me and all. It wasn't that smart of a question. Because why would I be playing if I don't want to make it anywhere? Like, that logically doesn't make much sense.
I would like to play professionally. I would generally, like, after I'm done at Bergen, I would like to go to at least a D1 or D2 school. Whichever school, I just want to afterwards go to a school that I almost know, like, they have a name within the draft. So it's like, I know, okay, if I put up good numbers and I do what I'm supposed to do, I'll be perfectly fine. As long as I do what I need to do. But that would generally be my goal to getting there. Or I've also looked into, I could also take an independent route where I go play for a team that pays and stuff, and I'll perform there, play there, and they already have. The only difference is I think they could just sign you out of before the draft, and I'll do that.
I believe they could. I'm not. I've seen players get their contract bought out through there, and they play through that contract. So like if they're getting paid, let's say $10K or $5K a month, the team will take on that contract. I'm pretty sure that's how a lot of them work. A lot of them, you do not go through the draft.
How is marketing yourself super important for your future career, either at the MLB or at any professional level or even the collegiate level?
Well, marketing within college, I think marketing in general is very easy because we have a lot of platforms. We have Instagram, we have Twitter. There's a lot of platforms we have. I think the hardest thing with marketing is knowing what hits, what really, like, what you could post that you know, okay, this is gonna go viral if I just say this.
This is so true. If you do not know what goes viral, it's so hard to market. If you understand what goes viral, you'll be fine. Like, I could show you guys afterwards, but
if I do that, and I think within my Instagram page, I think been able to manage, okay, this is gonna go viral, this isn't gonna go viral. And that's one of the ways I know of marketing. There's of course other ways with, brand deals, being in front of other audience. That's one, but if we're specifically saying for social media in a whole, I would say Instagram's a very big one that I think every athlete, even if they're not in college, should be on, because Instagram is literally the future. I think everyone now from ages maybe 9 and up are on Instagram. That's how young I think it is. People are just getting on there.
And I think people overlook that a lot of the times. Like, what's the average age that a kid's on there? Hold on. We'll look this up right now. Oh my God, I can't spell. Twelve years old. That's how young kids are getting on Instagram. I don't know exactly which platforms these are. I generally speaking, I don't know. But let's say that the 12-year-olds, we're going to use YouTube because everyone's on YouTube nowadays. People, I think, overlook that so much. Dude, if your name is popular on YouTube, everywhere else, and they know who you are, it's way easier for you to be marketed than someone who's never gotten in front, because no one knows who that person is. Truthfully, no one knows who that person is, no matter if he's the 1 rank, the 2 rank, the 3 rank. I'm going to be honest, only probably the people that are really into the sport only know who that person is. Like, it's the same thing with a guy like Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is so known because of the fact of how big he is on social media. if generally speaking, I like Ryan Garcia. I don't think Ryan Garcia is better than a Shakur Stevenson. He's not better than Tank Davis. But the reason why he gets all these big fights and stuff is because, first of all, at some point, he had the biggest name within boxing. It's the same logic with baseball.
So if you could market your way onto Instagram from a young age and then grow yourself up from there, I think really the sky's the limit. Everyone knows you, and the route's a lot easier for you.
Yeah. And the last question we have for you here on the Playbook is, what is your why?
Guys, she was really sad to see that we were at the last question. I see it.
Why do you wake up every morning? Like, being a college athlete isn't easy. Like, why do you do it every single morning?
Well, I do it because I love the sport of baseball. I think baseball, in my opinion, I think it's one of the best sports to play. Can it be boring? It could. I'm not going to lie and say it's not. But it could be a boring sport.
Oh,
but
is.
When you kind of understand the ins and outs and you don't watch the sport just to watch the sport, and you, especially baseball, and you sit back and you ask yourself, okay, what can I learn from here? Baseball is a thinking game. It's not like soccer, basketball, where there's always action. Baseball is one of those sports that I think they did like a stat on this. There's only like out of a 2-hour and 30-minute game, only 15 minutes of it is actually action going on between hitting, fielding, and all that. So,
question for everyone watching. Are you guys watching it through the vertical stream? Because I know there's 2 streams going on right now. There's the vertical one, and there's the horizontal one. Which one are you guys watching it on?
when it comes to why, I look at it as I love this sport. Like, this is a sport that I want to be in. This is a sport that I like, I love. I'll literally die for the sport because of how much I love it. And every single day.
See, she loves me, guys. She just loves me. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. I hope she DMs me.
I think it's even through the hards. I say even through hard times, I'm still saying, like, I still want to do this because nothing's ever easy. No matter if you get a job, if you're going through something that's hard, you're probably going through a rough patch in your life, and at the other side of it, it's probably...
What I meant by that, guys, is when I meant rough patch, I meant in the sense of rough patch within your sport. So everyone goes through it, and you have to find the way out of it. That's really what I was trying to say there. I know it might have came off wrong there, but that's what I meant when I said that.
Gold. Because just like anything else, in order to get to somewhere else, you have to go through hard you have to go through hard before you could see what's at the end of anything. It's kind of like diamond. Diamond starts rough, and then as you decide to put pressure on it, it gets cleaner and nicer.
I don't know why I said this.
So that's really my why for
like certain
baseball.
things in this interview piss me off about myself. There's certain things, even though this is like one of my first ones, I felt I had to be a little better speaking. Like, as you should. Is that what I said?
And then as you decide to put...
As you decide. I feel as you, like...
pressure on it, it gets cleaner and nicer.
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much.
So that's really my why for baseball.
By the way, guys. By the way. If you guys see my face right now, why it's not looking, I am looking at her in this frame. The camera was set up on my upper half of the desk, and that's why it never looks like I ever look. And I kept forgetting because I'm so used to just looking straight at the computer that I forgot that I completely forgot about it, that the camera was on my right side.
Well, thank you so much for joining me and taking the time out of your day to be on the Playbook. Thank you to everybody who was watching, and good luck with the rest of your collegiate career, and have a great rest of your night.
You too. You too.
Oh, that's the end of it, guys. All right. So I'll give my honest opinion on this. Now that we're done with this because we don't have much part of the portion. We got 15 minutes left of the show, of the Baseball Perspective show here. So let me just go over some of it. I'll go over some, and if we still have time at the end, I'll go over the WBC. If not, I'll leave it for the next show. But this is my honest opinion. Listen, it was my first interview. I liked it. Only thing I do wish is I generally do wish that I feel my answers were a little like maybe too much. But I didn't like the fact that I stuttered in a lot of parts. Like, I felt there was too many parts where I stuttered and I wasn't really, like, certain questions I felt I already had the answer to. And it's like I was searching for more than what I had. And I do wish, though, that okay, not to flirt, that we actually had, like, a conversation versus more of just an interview, because it felt more like an interview. Like, you know when you go to a job or whatever and then you get an interview? That's how it felt more to me. It felt more like that to me. It didn't feel like a podcast. And which is fine. I mean, I'm going to get one where it will feel more like a podcast, more where we could talk. I know I am scheduled for 2 next week, so I'm probably not going to live stream those next week, guys. Those are not going to be live streamed. I am going to be premiering them, though, like I did yesterday. So if you guys do want to watch it live, I will send out a link. You guys just have to go and follow the millions.co link, and you guys can watch it on there. And that's where I'll be showing, that's where you guys can watch it fresh and full. So if you guys want, you guys could go download the millions.co app now. Follow me on there, and you guys will know when my next interviews are and stuff like that. But it wasn't a bad interview. Yeah, I don't think it was that bad of an interview, though. It was good. It was a good first one. It was her first one. I didn't even know that was her first one. I thought she had already had a couple. She's a Millions exclusive. So I wasn't expecting my first one to be a Millions exclusive, but it was definitely nice, and it was worth it. So we'll see what goes on there, guys. I think we have 15 minutes. I think we only need 15 minutes for the WBC one, and then we're out of here, guys. So let me just pull up the WBC, and we'll go a little bit on that. We're not going to be too long. We are, again, guys, for everyone who came in late or who didn't see the beginning, we are going to be live streaming the WBC. I do not know which game yet, but we will be live streaming the WBC. And on top of that, guys, I still want to get the Mets versus Yankees debate on. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna try to find at least 2 Mets fans. I need the bracket. I'll give you guys a quick take because we got about 15 minutes. 20 minutes, guys. And then the show's gonna be done. Which I might have to I might just have to change the name to the show afterwards. Who's in Pool A? Okay. So we're just gonna do the challenge then. We'll do the challenge. Here we go, guys. Hold on. Here we go. Can you guys see that? Okay. It looks pretty good. All right. First position. Okay, we're good. Listen. I'm going to be really honest. Oh, damn. I didn't realize. Puerto Rico's in a pretty weak pool. Like, this pool isn't as strong as I think. Their toughest competition could be Colombia, but even they did bad last. I'd give Puerto Rico... Listen, I'll say this. I'm going to say... Oh, my God. I really think Puerto Rico might actually get first. It's going to be either Puerto Rico or Cuba. I'm going to just say that much. I think that I don't even know who's on Cuba's team. Hold on. Who's on Cuba's roster? I don't know any of these guys. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I think I know who's taking this one. Puerto Rico's gonna be one. Who does Colombia have? I gotta know who some of these teams have. Oh, I didn't even spell Colombia right. How did I not spell Colombia right? Alright, at least they have Jorge. Jordan Diaz, okay. They don't have really any. Yeah, you know what? I actually think Puerto Rico might actually win. Like, they might actually get first place. Maybe Canada. I changed my opinion. I think Canada. Canada could be two. I don't see any other team beating them. So we're going to go there. Pool B. Okay, we know the U.S. is going to take first place. Like, they literally have Aaron Judge. They have Aaron Judge and Mike Trout. I think Mexico's going to win again. Pool C. It's going to either be Korea or Japan who gets first. I'm going to say Korea. No. I'm going to say Japan. Fulfilling Japan. Oh, Japan. What makes me think that Japan is not going to... Oh, my God. What made me think Japan would not... Like, this is what I mean. Why do I do the dumbest things? Like, why would I say Japan is not going to be number one? God, only I would do something stupid like that. Listen. This year... Oh, you know what? We're going to go... Listen. I don't know. This one's hard. We're going to go Dominican Republic and we're going to go Venezuela. That's who I think. Then... I got to pick winners. Oh, U.S. is going to win there. DR should win. Oh, my God. We lost to Mexico. You know what? Give me Puerto Rico. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm going to just say Puerto Rico because I love Puerto Rico. Japan. See, I want to go with Puerto Rico, but I know Japan's going to win that one, and the U.S. will probably win. Make your selection. Probably U.S. is winning this year. That's what I will say. Anyways, so... Oh, wait, that was not the point I was trying to make. Why would I do this? Why would I do that? Only I do something dumb like that. Go back to the bracket. Well, can't even see it. Anyways, I'll break down some of these to you guys really quick. All right. So, can you guys see that really quick? I gotta make sure you guys can see so I could keep going. All right. So first we have PR. Hold on. Is this not just gonna work? All right. Who is this guy? There we go. Now we got the bracket. Okay. Puerto Rico has a tough one, but I don't think they should struggle with Cuba after seeing their roster. I mean, we literally have Nolan Arenado. I think we have Seth Lugo this year, too. Sucks we don't have the big three, but it was eventually gonna happen. We've had them for like year on year. So it was about time that it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't think it would be this year's WBC. Canada. I could see Canada generally going. I had Colombia, but Colombia has literally no one that I know. Maybe like 3 people I know. I don't think that's enough to win. Panama, I don't really know who Panama has. So I'm going to go with Puerto Rico and Canada. I really think Puerto Rico has a good chance. If they don't get the first seed, they're definitely getting the second one. And Pool B, United States, I think that's a given right there. Like, we all know the US, like this is an easy bracket. The only team they have to worry about is Mexico. Like, give them a hard bracket. Give them a bracket that's hard, not this easy bracket of Mexico. Like, Great Britain, really? Who does Great Britain have? They don't even have Chisholm. If I'm correct, Chisholm got declined. Who does the U.S. really have to fear? Italy? Really, Italy. Who does Italy have that compares to a Mike Trout or an Aaron Judge? And then Brazil. Who does Brazil have? They're literally known for soccer. So I got the U.S. and Mexico winning these two. I'd be very surprised if Mexico doesn't. Venezuela, DR, Netherlands, Israel, Nicaragua. Listen, Nicaragua sucked last time. I don't even know how Israel's in here. I don't even remember if they were in last time. They were horrible. That's all I remember. I think they have Max Fried. But how far are you going to go just with Max Fried? What, you're going to win one game with Max Fried? The Netherlands. I think Didi's on the Netherlands. Listen, I like the Netherlands, actually. I got nothing bad to say about them. I like the Netherlands. DR, listen, if you guys are as disappointing as the last one, just wrap it up. Don't just get third place. Don't even make it. Because I'm not going to lie, that last WBC, pretty disappointing. But it's all right because you guys lost to PR. So, I'm chilling. It was great. I heard every DR fan tell me that PR is going to lose. PR is not going to win. And who ended up winning at the end? PR. Thank you. Venezuela. They're going to make it in. I don't even think. And then, like, Japan's another one. It's like Pool B and Pool C were purposely made so Japan can make it and the U.S. can make it. Like, this is so, like, come on. Japan, Australia. I actually kind of see why they did this because of the time zones and stuff. But still, like, Japan, Australia, Korea, Czech. I think that's how you say it. Chinese, Taipa, whatever that word is. Like, none of these teams are going to really make it. The only team that matters here is Japan and Korea. Like, those are my two teams. I don't know who Australia have, but I got Japan and Korea making it out of this. I generally think this will be a good WBC because you have Judge, you have all these players coming in. It should be interesting, should be good, but we'll see what goes on here. I got Puerto Rico winning. I have winning it, US. Puerto Rico is who I want to win it, but I highly doubt Puerto Rico's gonna win. They need their big three. They need more players. Like they don't got it. I don't think this year they got it. I hope they do eventually make it again to the finals because it was cool when they made it that one time, and I forgot what year it was. That was a cool one, but I highly doubt. We gotta go check these schedules. When do these teams play? March 6th, okay. So that's next week. Here we go. So here I got, let's see which games we could possibly. This is a possible game I could watch. I'm not watching this game. Who wants to watch the U.S. versus Brazil? Like, who wants to watch that? You're watching a soccer team versus a baseball team. Like, come on now. Puerto Rico, Panama. That might be a good game. Maybe I'll live stream that game. Oh wait, no. This is Saturday, Sunday. These games are not going to be live streamed. Puerto Rico and Cuba. That's generally a game that I've looked at. That might be a game that I might live stream. Because this game looks. I think that would be a good game. So Puerto Rico versus Cuba might be a game that you guys might have us that I might be live streaming. So stay tuned for that, guys, because Puerto Rico versus Cuba is more than likely a game that will be streamed. DR versus Israel. I don't know who's watching that game. That's an easy win for DR. Oh, we might even do Mexico versus US. That might be a good game to watch. No, we're not watching any of these games. Yeah, there's a couple games. Dominican Republic versus Venice. I'd watch this game. I'd watch this game. That's definitely another game you guys should be watching out for. Anyways, enough being said. This show's over now. I'm done here. I think we went over enough. Alright, guys. That's going to be it for the show today. I don't know when. I'll probably go live. What's tomorrow? Saturday? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Sunday. Not a much news day. I didn't want to go over the Yankees or anything like that today. I wanted to really do what I had planned. So, probably next time we'll probably go into the Yankees and we'll get back to the regular show that you guys remember from a couple months ago. So we'll be back most likely tomorrow, if not sometime next week. So, anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed the show. If you guys have any questions, you guys could put the questions into the chat right now as we speak. Oh, God. DR just hit a home run. Dominguez just hit a home run. But I hope you guys enjoyed this show. This show should be available on Millions soon. Not too sure when this will be and if I'm allowed to upload this, but I thought it was a pretty good show. We've been on for about an hour, right? Yeah, about an hour 15. Not bad. Hour 17. Yeah, not bad. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, though. Oh, I thought we went over some good stuff. And, yeah, it looked like no comments. Alright, guys. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back. Make sure to follow me on JD Rosario 45 if you guys want to watch the live streams. If you guys want to watch the interview live, millions.co/JD Rosario 45. You guys could see all my interviews that go down there. I'm not going to be live streaming them on YouTube. They will be recorded and put onto YouTube later on, but they will not be live streamed. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Fine shit, say she on that type. You can catch her outside with her slime. She leave she outside. Come on, that's the type thing. Come on.